excited to see you. It looks like a lot of you had a really good time yesterday doing our lesson. I am so proud of you. Amazing work. Awesome, awesome job. So this is kind of strange for me, because normally I'm teaching with a group of kids, and now I have to look at my phone, but it's not a picture of me, it's the back of my phone, because if I do it the other way, then all my words are backwards. So if you want to be able to see my words, I have to have my phone backwards, so it's like I'm just talking into space. It's really weird. So if I make a mistake, it's okay to giggle at me because, Mrs. Lours makes mistakes all the time. And if you catch me making a mistake and I didn't catch myself, you let me know if you found something that I did that was silly. So the other thing that I learned, which is a little bit disheartening, I had to start all over again because I got a phone call and it cut off my video, and YouTube won't let me put two videos together anymore. They took away that feature. So I have to go back and redo the whole thing. So I already have some writing on my paper. I could print off one. So you'll just have to help me I'll kind of try to cover things up. So I've already done this once, so it might go a little bit faster today because I've already said all this to myself, not to you, but to me. I've said it all. So who remembers what this word is? This is our sight word we're working on this week. Let's spell it. F-R-O-M. What's the word? Let's sound it out. From. Does that make sense? It doesn't make sense. Why do I have a heart over the top of the O? That's right, because we have to learn that part by heart. The O in this word says up. So this word is from. F-R-O-M. So we're going to practice that word a little bit today. So the very first thing we're going to do, remember yesterday we did our morning wake up. It was kind of hard to see and my printer wasn't working, and so I got it all fixed and it's ready to go. So I took the morning wake up, and I think actually Mrs. Lovesack did this for us, and she typed it out for us so that we could have it a little bit bigger. So yesterday we did this sentence. Which word is spelled correctly? Lie, lie, or lie. Do you remember which one is spelled correctly? A, B, or C? They all say lie because I at the end of the word can say I, Y at the end of a word can say I, but this is the one that looks right, L-I-E. The next one, we had a frog with a crown on it yesterday. Today we just have a crown. Help me spell the word crown again. If you don't have your paper and pencil, pause the video and go grab it so that you can write these things down with me. You can use the same paper you had yesterday. Crown. Okay, and then this is our sentence for today. I blank do my homework after my snack. The answers are always, when, or such. Which one do you think is correct? I always do my homework after my snack? I when do my homework after my snack? Or I such do my homework after my snack? Which one do you think is correct, first graders? If you said A, you are right. And look, we can even write down the word always. I like this because it has the A-Y. We were working on those words yesterday. A-I and A-Y. All right, and then this is our sentence down here. You know how we always correct our sentence? There's some mistakes. So there will be some mistakes in this sentence, and you will need to rewrite it. So you will need a piece of paper and a pencil right now. So I'll read it to you. Why does that bug have a crown? So I'm going to underline some things that I think are wrong. Do you agree? So what I want you to do now is pause the video and rewrite the sentence the correct way. When you pause the video, you'll still be able to see the words. I'll hold it up here just like this, so you can copy it onto your paper, and then when you come back, I'll have the correct way written underneath, and you can check and see if you got it correct. So I'll give you a few seconds to pause it. Okay, hopefully you wrote the sentence. Did you write a capital W for Y? Did you leave a space? Does. And then did you leave another space? That. And then another space and bug. And then have a crown. Now, is it a question or is it a statement? It's a question, so we need to have a question mark there. So if you made a mistake, go ahead and pause the video and rewrite it the correct way. If you need help backing it up a little bit, ask a mom or a dad or an adult in your house to help you back it up a little bit so that you can write that sentence the correct way. So the next thing we're going to do is our phonemic awareness. So yesterday we practiced and Mrs. Lures whispered the words and then you said the words out loud. We're going to do the same thing today. Are you ready? So for this, all you need are your listening ears and your hands sometimes to clap or your fists sometimes to put your words together. All right, so here we go. Thumbs up or thumbs down if they rhyme or do not rhyme. So the first two words, round, bound. They rhyme. Cloud, could. They don't rhyme. Count, mount. They do rhyme. Power, flower. They do rhyme. You got it. Crouch, crowd. Barp. Scout, drought. Moth, south. There was a fly on my phone. I could just see him crawling on top of the lens there to bug you, which would be kind of funny. Bounce, hound. Town, frown. They do rhyme. And the last one, sour, flower. They rhyme. Okay, now I'm going to say the word and you tell me the onset or the beginning part and the rhyme, which is the middle and the ending part. Are you ready? Here we go. Found, found, found. Pouch, pouch, ouch, pouch. Crowd, crowd. Cur, out, crowd. Tower, our power. Sound, sound, sound. Mouse, 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 mouse. Pout, out, pout. Brown, out, brown. Spout, spout, out, spout. All right, next one. I'm going to tell you the sounds. You tell me the word. Are you ready? Here we go. Ouch. Couch. Ow. S. Pounce. Ow. D. Hound. W. Ow. D. Wound. G. Ow. D. Ground. K. Ow. D. D. Crowded. P. Ow. Power. Ooh. Ow. S. Louse. K. Ow. Crown. And the last one. G. Ow. D. Ground. Okay, very good, first graders. I love how you're following along with me. Remember, I'm talking to no one right now too, so you just talk right back to me. It's okay. That's what we want you to do. We want you to say it out loud. We want you to participate. We want you to do your very best, okay? So here we go. The next one, we're going to punch up the middle sound. Town. Ow. Gown. Ow. House. Ow. Paul. Aw. Fawn. Ah. Taught. Ah. Pause. Ah. Port. Or. Barn. Are. And serve. Nice work. Okay, for this one, I'm going to tell you the word and you tell me the sounds in the word, all right? Or the phonemes. You ready? I'll do it on this hand so you can see me a little better. You ready? How. How. Vouch. Ouch. Vouch. pound. P, ow, n, d, pound. Shout. Sh, ow, t, shout. And we'll do one more. Flower. F, ow, flower. Okay, so now I'm going to say a word. I'm going to change the first sound in the word, and you tell me what the new word is. Say so. Change it to ho. Say ho. Change it to no. Say now. Change it to wow. Say wow. Change it to pull. Plow. Say vouch. Change it to crouch. Say cloud. Change it to crowd. Say crowd. Change it to loud. Say loud. Change it to proud. Say town. Change it to crown. Say crown. Change it to frown. Awesome job, first graders. Okay, so now this time I'm going to say a word, and then I'm going to add the second part of the word, and we're going to put it together, okay? So say town, add house. Town, house. Say down, add town. Downtown. Say house, add work. House, work. Say print, add out. Print, out. Say shout, add ing. Shouting. Awesome job. Oh, we got one more. Okay, what's the first sound you hear in the word ground? Okay, so now it's a blend. It has a GR. Now we're going to take that first part of the blend off. What's left? So let's try it again. Say ground without the G. Round. Say cloud without the K. Say spout without the S. Spout. Say howl without the H. Owl. Say power without the P. Power. All right, you did it. Good job, first graders. Okay, now you'll need your pencil and your pen, pencil and your paper, or your notebook. So I already did this, remember, so I'm going to write over my words again. What I want you to do is practice writing the word from 4 times. All right, here we go. Let's write from. F-R-O-M. And if you want to add that heart on the top, you sure can. Now remember, Mrs. Lewis can't see how fast or slow you're going, and it's okay to take more time. So you can just pause the video if I'm going too fast, okay? From. F-R-O-M. And I like to say it out loud too. So if I'm bothering you, just pause it. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of a review as well from yesterday. So yesterday we talked about 4 different ways to make the long A sound in words. 2 were ways that we learned before. 2 were new ones. They were vowel teams. And we talked about those a long time ago in first grade, right before we were done with school for this bit. So the first one we're going to talk about and review are open syllables. So let's think about an open syllable ends in that vowel sound. So the vowel says its own name. The A will say A. The E will say E. The I will say I. O will say O. U will say U. So these are going to be all long A words. Let's sound it out. B-A, B-E, baby. Let's do the next word. L-A-D-E. What's the word? Lady. A-L-O. What's the word? Halo. A-P-R-I-L. What's the word? April. Very good. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll have to give you some ice in a little bit, buddy. It's Caden was already nice and quiet for me for a half an hour, and now I've got to do it again. Which is all good. It'd be fine if you were here with me, but it's a bummer. I have to do it all by myself. Okay, so next we have magic E words. So when magic E sprinkles its dust, when magic E sprinkles its dust, it makes a vowel say its alphabet name. When magic E sprinkles its dust. So in the magic E words, the E is silent. He doesn't say anything at the end of the word. He does not say a sound. He is silent as can be. He brings his magic wand over to that vowel, and that vowel says its alphabet name. So that it says A. So in this word, we would sound it out like this. N, A. What's the word? Name. Next one. P, L, A. T. What's the word? Plate. Next one. S, A. What's the word? Safe. And last word. Ave. What's the word? Pave. Good job, first graders. What's this word up here? From. It's the word from. Keep practicing that word. Okay, so now I'm going to take my paper here and fold these over so you can't see my new words we're going to do today. All right, we're going to practice our words from yesterday. So, we talked about A-Y being at the end of a word. So if you hear an A at the end of a word, it's probably going to be A-Y. That's our vowel team, one of our vowel teams that we're going to talk about again today. So let's sound this out. P-L-A. What's the word? Play. Next one. S-T-R-A. What's the word? Stray. Help me sound this out. S-D-A. What's the word, first graders? Sunday. And the last word, T-R-A. What's the word, friends? Tray. Awesome job. And then we also talked about how in the middle of the word, it could be magic E, but when it's a vowel team, it's usually going to be A-I. When two vowels go walking, the first one does the talking and it says its alphabet name, A. So A-I together says A. Let's sound it out. A. What's the word? Rain. Next one. A. O. Nail. Good reading. Let's do the next one. A. O. What's the word? Mail. And the last one, P-A-N-T. Paint. Awesome job. All right, so we are going to hop back and forth between A-I and A-Y words. So I'm going to say a word and we're going to do clap, touch, write. And then we're going to decide if we're going to write it in the A-I column or the A-Y column. So you're going to have to think about where to write it, okay? I'm going to give you time to write it before I show you how it is spelled. So remember, A-I in the middle of the word says A, A, A. A-Y at the end of the word says A, A, A. All right, so the first word, hands up, we'll do it just like at school. Braid, braid. Clap it, braid. Tap it, aid, braid. You write it. Where would it go? A-I in the middle, A-Y at the end. Braid. Let's see if I can cover this up so you can't see my words. I'm using my scrap paper from this morning. I don't want you to see all my other new words we're going to do today. Okay, I'm going to cover this up. Did you write it here in A-I? I bet you did. Okay, let's write it. Get your fingers ready if you didn't already. B-R-A-D. Braid. You can put a braid in your hair, right? Okay, next word that I'm thinking of You ready? DK. DK. Clap it. DK. Tap it. D-E. K-A. DK. So how many syllables are in that word? 2. DK. Do you hear the A in the middle of the word? D-E. K-A at the end of the word. So will it be A-I or A-Y? If you said A-Y, you are correct. So let's take our clipboard here. Since Loris has to finagle some stuff, let's write the word DK. D-E. A. A-Y at the end of the word. Okay, nice work, first graders. Next word, pencils down, hands up. Next word is hey. Hey. Clap it. Hey. Tap it. A. Hey. So where do you hear the A? The beginning, the middle, or the end? That one doesn't have a middle sound, does it? It only has 2 sounds. A. Now, this one's kind of tricky. We talked about, actually we didn't talk about this. I talked about this in my other lesson that you didn't see. So you could say, hey, Mom, can I have some water? That would be H-E-Y. That's a different word. This word is the kind of hay that you would feed to animals. So that kind of hay would be, ooh, drop my clipboard. Technical difficulties. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, friends. Okay, here we go. You ready to spell hay? A-Y. H-A-Y. Hay. Okay, pencils down, hands up. And get reorganized again. While you're writing that word. Okay. Here we go. Drain. Drain. Clap it. Drain. Tap it. D-er-a. Drain. Do you hear it in the middle? Or do you hear it at the end? I hear it in the middle, so it must be an A-I word. All right, here we go. Let's spell it. D-er-a. Drain. Okay. That's 4 words. Here's number 5 we're going to write today. I'm going to point to it. What word am I thinking of? It's inside my head. Helps me think. You think of what word I'm thinking of? Brain. Brain. Clap it. Brain. Tap it. B-er-a. Brain. I'm going to give you a minute to write it. B-er-a. Where is it going to go? A-I in the middle. A-Y at the end. Think, think, think. Use your brain to think. You've got a smart one. Here we go. B-er-a. B-R-A-I-N. Brain. Write the word brain. All right. Pencils down, hands up. Here we go. Next word. Fray. Fray. Clap it. Fray. Tap it. F-er-a. Fray. Did you hear it at the beginning, the middle, or the end? I hear it at the end too. So is it going to be A-I or A-Y? It will be A-Y, right? A. Write the word fray, please. Do you know what a fray is? Maybe when your pants are too long, they might fray on the bottom. Little pieces of fabric that kind of fall off. And then it gets a fray on the end. All right. Okay, oops, should be showing you my words. We gotta clap, touch right first. Here you go. Main. Main. Let's clap it. Main. Let's tap it. Main. All right. You write the word Main. So this kind of Main is like Main Street, or it's the main thing we're going to do today. Spell M-A-I-N, main. Scarlett, I think your grandpa just dropped a package off of me. The UPS truck was just here. I heard him knock, knock, knock on my door. He's a nice guy. Okay, write the word main. And the last word we're going to write today, we are almost done today, friends. You've done such a great job with our lesson. I love it. Appreciate all the stuff that you've done. I saw that a lot of you are posting pictures underneath on our Facebook page. I love to see what you're working on. So thank you for sharing that with me, because I want to know, how are you doing? What are you up to? Okay. All right, last word, air. Air. Clap it, air. Tap it, air. Air. Is that the beginning, middle, or the end? Where do you hear that A, long A? I hear it at the beginning of the word. So here we go. Let's write it. A-I-R. Air. Awesome work, friends. All right. A couple more things. What's our sight word? Spell it. F-R-O-M, from. What's the word? F-R-O-M, from. Okay, what's the word? From. You got it. Good job. So keep practicing that word. So tomorrow and Thursday, we will do some math lessons. And then on Friday, Mrs. Hall will be on here doing a read aloud for us. So be looking for the read aloud, because she'll have some fun books to read to you, and then maybe some activities for you to do at home as well. So did I mention that what Kaden and I did for our extension today, well, yesterday now, was I took some words. We were having problems finding words in our house. So I took some words and I wrote them down on little Post-it notes for him. It wasn't this one, because that wouldn't be a magic E word with A in the middle, or an open syllable long A word, or a vowel team AI or AY. So I made a list of words and I put them on Post-it notes and I hid them in our kitchen. And then he walked around with his notebook and he read the words to me, and then he wrote them down in the column that they belonged in. So if they belonged here in AI, then he wrote that word there. If it was an AY word, he wrote it in that column. If it was a magic E word with A in the middle, he wrote it there. So maybe you could do that. Then I want you to tally on your paper, how many magic E words with A in them did you find? Tally, how many AY words did you find? How many AI words do you have? Even the ones that we did together. You can do all the ones we did together, and then ones you found on your own. So I found a couple in my house just before I came on here. These are one of our favorite little snacks, and I put them sometimes like in salad or in breads that I make. Can you find the word I'm thinking of and what vowel I'm looking for? What vowel team? Do you see it here? AI. There's no dot on the top of that I. It's craisins. Craisins has AI. So I could add craisin to my list here. I'm going to underline it, and then I could count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I can make my 10 tally marks and see which word list had the most words that we found. I've got another one. Let me show you this book anyways. Here's a magic E word that says safe. So I could add the word safe. I think it's already on there. Let's see, I think there's more in here. How about this word? What's this word here, friends? I knew there were a bunch of them. Make. So I could add the word make. You could look in books too. You can look anywhere you want. So I can add the word make to that list, and I'm going to count now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So which one so far has more words? Looks like my AI has a lot more words, right? But that's because today our lesson was all about AI and AY, not always Magic Eden. We just reviewed those. So I hope you're enjoying your time. I hope that you're being respectful, responsible, and safe at home with your family or whoever is taking care of you. And by being respectful, that means you're listening and doing what you're asked to do nicely and not talking back. You're just doing your job just like you would at school, being so kind and patient, and being responsible by picking up your things when somebody asks you to, or just doing it all on your own. Wouldn't that be awesome if you just did things you know you're supposed to do without an adult telling you? That's a lot of responsibility, and that's part of growing up. And then being safe by washing your hands and brushing your teeth and going to bed when mom and dad tell you to, or your grandma, whoever you're with right now. And then have fun. And use your imagination, first graders. Get outside and play. And you could build forts. You could play kitchen. You could play restaurant. You could play farm. And then act it out. You could make things out of paper and different recyclable things that you have around. Right? Caden's being a lazy bug right now. He's been watching his iPad. So it's time to get off electronics and play, right? All right, friends. Love you lots. And I miss you so much. I'll see you later. Bye.